Today, the topic of Africa is very simple. It is a topic that touches Africa. The bold step. What bold step has Africa taken in order to honor Gaddafi? What bold step has Africa taken in order to find out why Libya lies in ruins? Libya lies in ruins as Africa goes on telling us what they should do and not do. Libya lies in ruins when Africa cannot organize. African Union has allowed Libya to be part and parcel of the playing field of the Western Hemisphere, especially the countries that have gone in: France, Russia, Egypt, United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Italy, to play about with this country called Libya. It is for this matter that this morning I would like to address this issue and find out, why did we kill Libya? If we had problems with the leader, why didn't the Western world hemisphere, if they wanted, if they're out to kill people, why didn't they target the leader and leave the nation? As you look around, the nation of Libya on the continent of Africa brings quite a lot of misery. The misery that we always look at in some other parts of the world. If this misery was in Ukraine, the whole European Union, the entire world, America, would come for a donor conference to make sure that the plight of the people of that particular area would be finished and the restitution of their plight or of their privileges, dignity, begins to take shape. But today, because Libya is in Africa, there is no donor conference for Africa. There is no peace conference for Africa. UN itself does not call a peace conference. It allows a double standard African Union, whose chairperson is a party to all the conspiracies that have destroyed Libya. He is aware that in Libya, southern Libya, there are territories there. There are rebels, over 4,000 rebels that are being trained by General Khalifa Haftar, or who has taken over Benghazi and formed his own administration with the support of the French and the Russian mercenaries that are based in Libya. What then does Africa, what then does the world, what then does African Union do? Are we helpless? Are we useless? Are we biting at all? Can we bite? Can we make binding resolutions that can bring Libya without warring parties taking part in Benghazi and Tripoli? What has let us down? As a student of international relations and a lecturer of international relations, I find it very, very difficult to explain why the West always uses this excuse of nuclear weapons that they never display to us. If you have found the nuclear weapons, then why don't you display them to us? Saddam Hussein went down. Possession of mass destruction weapons, where are they? Afghanistan, the same, where are they? Libya, the same, where are they? More so, we destroyed these countries on the pretext of doctored evidence. You know very well that Tony Blair confessed to the whole world that the documents that were used to bombard Iraq were doctored and fake documents that were got from a thesis of a student who had written about the situation that could be in Iraq. And these documents were taken as intelligence brief that later on dismembered Iraq. We are not saying, or we are on the side of what Saddam Hussein had done to his people. But look at what happens, what has happened to Iraq. Look at what has happened to Libya. The same has happened to Libya today.